All right, for all the people that matter, they are here right now, right? All right.
Excuse the interruption. Can Javelin?
Okay, yeah, super weird. Anyway, all right, so you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, class. Come on, try it again, Come on, loud and clear. Okay, class.
Class!
There we go. All right, so that guy's here, even though he's wearing weird bunny ears. But anyway, derivative, polynomials, and so this is all voodoo magic here. This is all the voodoo magic, the voodoo that you do. So, now, Leibniz notation is this. Okay, d dx. So that means I'm taking the derivative of the function in terms of x.
Okay, can you go faster?
This says I'm taking the derivative of the function in terms of x. There we go. So, constant, if there is no variable,
0.
that means my slope is going to be 0, right? Yeah. So there is no variable, so it's constant. So slope is 0. Right here, same thing. Taking the derivative in terms of x. The derivative in terms of x, we get right here just 1. So this one is, I'm going to rewrite this as f of x equals x to the first power. And I take my variable, I subtract 1, and I multiply by the 1 that's out front. So I end up with f prime of x is 1 because 1 minus 1 is 0. Anything, so x to the 0 power is also going to be 1. 1 times 1 is? 1. Thank you, good.
Go faster.
More voodoo magic. Subtract 1 from my exponent and multiply it by the number that's out front. The derivative of x raised to an integer power n greater than 1 is n times x raised to the power of n minus 1. Here's another notation as y, because we get a lot of problems that are y equals, so y prime is saying that I'm taking the derivative of y, and it doesn't say in terms of for this, but yes, Leibniz says in terms of x. So, taking the derivative in terms of x to the fourth is going to be x to the third because it's 4 minus 1, and that 4 goes out front, so there's already a 1, so it is going here. So, goes to the front times the 1 that's out front. And then the other one, 10x to the 10th of g of x, g prime of x is 10x to the 9. Ich bin 9. Okay. Another way, a function f is differentiable and k is constant, then k times fx is a function differentiable, and so what that means is this is going to be a constant times whatever I have. So we could actually factor that part out. So here's the, right here, so f prime of x is equal to 3 times 5, 15, x minus 1 squared. Next one, g prime of u is equal to 2 times negative 1/2 is just negative 1. U squared minus 1 is just u to the positive 1. So I could just rewrite that as a negative u. But I wanted to show all the work for what I'm doing anyway. Next one, pi is a number. Pi is a number. I treat it like a number. So, whatever this number is, it's going to be u prime of x. So that's going to give me 3 times the number out front. So 3 times the number, which is pi to the 4th power, is my number. X minus 1 is squared, because I need to subtract 1 from my exponent there. Yes? Good. And sum and difference rules. So if I have a function, and I'm just adding 2 of them together, the same rule. Just go ahead and do it. So I could separate it by parts, because you could have multiple parts here. And right here, find the derivative of this one. Let me see, 2x fourth minus 6x squared plus 2x minus 3. And this is my f of x. And so let's find f prime of x. 4 times 2 is 8. X to the 3rd. 2 times negative 6 is negative 12 x. This is a 1 right here. 1 times 2 plus 2 x to the 0, so that goes there, and this is a constant which just goes away, becomes 0. So this is my part A. Part B says f prime of 2. So f prime of 2, so I plug this into my f prime, 8, 2 cubed minus 12, 2, 2, let me see, that's going to be 8 times 8 is 64, minus 24 is 40, plus 2 is 42. Alright, you people that are good at math, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes? Because I kind of suck at math, so that's why I need you guys to double check me. Tree, you agree? Okay, good. Alright. Find the slope of the tangent line to the graph at the point 1, negative 5. Okay. Slope at, so it's basically saying slope at 1. So the coordinate they give us is 1 comma negative 5, but I don't need the negative 5, I don't need the y value to find the slope, I just need the x value. So, that's a 5 right there, my penmanship is not good. Anyway, so 8, 1 cubed minus 12, 1 plus 2. So, that's going to give me a, what's that going to be? Like negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. So my slope you people good at math? Double check my math. Yeah? Okay. So part C says I want the slope. Part D says the equation of the tangent line now. So since I have a slope and I have a point, I'm just going to use a different color, because why not? Point slope, y minus negative 5 equals negative 2 quantity x minus 1, and I get y plus 5 equals negative 2x plus 2, y equals negative 2x minus 3. He agrees. So that is my equation of the tangent line. Equation of the normal line. So part E, and it says normal. So perpendicular would be, so if my slope was what? It was -2, my perpendicular would be +1/2. Still my same point of 1, -5, y minus -5. Like that, I get y plus 5 equals and -1/2. Y equals x. Now, so I'm going to subtract 10/2, which would mean I'm going to end up with -11/2. You guys agree with my math? Okay. So that is the normal. And technology, graph tangent, and the normal on the screen. How weird. Why is it popping up like this? Alright, so scratch pad. That's weird. Okay. Alright, so I had the function. The function was, what did it start off as?
2x4.
4 minus x squared. Okay, let's double check because I'm not very good at this. Plus 2x minus 3. Okay, good. There we go. And I'm going to hit graph. And everything we're dealing with is going to be happening right here at 1. And let's go ahead and hit tab so I can do my second function. So my second function was -2x. What was the last one? -2x what? Minus 3. So this one's my tangent. My next one, hit tab again. My normal is a 1/2 x 11/2. There we go. There we go. So there we go. So we have a nice pretty graph right there. And let's see. And for the sake of my notes, there we go. So we could show what the graph is. We have the function, we have the tangent in red, and we have the normal in black. So, that being said, before we get on to this question here, we're just going to stop right here and work on some homework. Make sure you guys all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Support my channel. Buy stuff for the merch store. There's a discount on hoodies.